Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome to the next samples of very unique TOTO video tutorial specially prepared for you. Now, for members who have just happens to come across or have just joined us, if this is your first time joining us or the first time you're watching this video, I'd like to say a very big welcome to you. Yes, welcome, because at Examblix, being a software development house, we are always there for you to share. And I'll tell you something, there is no secret, right? The only secret that I have is only one thing. You know what's that? That is to review as smart secret as I can to you. That is my secret. Now, for members who have been with us all this year, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you, because I must thank you, and truly very grateful and thankful. Alright? And in fact, almost every day, I'm living on a very grateful day, because I'm very well blessed by the support that has been pouring in for Examblix, and I think it really proved, it really endorsed, alright, that all of you can feel, alright, the sincerity on our part in our sharing. So I'd like to say thank you so much. I'm truly very grateful. Thank you, thank you. 那在这里我要感谢，如果你刚刚加入我们的会员，或者是刚刚观看我们的 TOTO video 的话，我在此刻跟你讲一声谢谢，非常的欢迎你。那在这里我要跟大家分享的就是，作为一个 development house， 我们其实没有什么秘密，我们最重要的信息要带给大家的就是希望大家能够有一个快乐的一天，能够从这里观看这个 video 能够收获，然后在此刻能够明白，能够真正的明白，能够真正的去享受怎样去玩这个TOTO，这个是最重要的。那我一路来都非常的感谢，也非常的感恩一路都有支持我们的 Examblix 的这个 WinTOTO Advance 的 maintenance support。我们能够拥有两个大赢家，一个 2.5， 一个 250,000， 这个来历不简单，因为我们其实经过了一个非常艰苦的时间，我们真正的每一天对我们来讲就是尽量的把这个 WinTOTO Advance 发展到最好最美的。当然我希望大家能够明白的就是，这个是一个换然率的一个游戏，所以其实进步不能够停止，要一路的发展。只要你们支持，只要你们跟 Examblix 都有同样的一个共同点，就是好好的去享受玩WinTOTO，好好的去赢一个大奖。那我看我们大家的目标一定会很容易达到。在此刻谢谢大家。Now let me click on the help check about WinTOTO Advance. Currently this version I'm in right now is 3.2.8. Alright, so long you are something close to this, it's pretty safe. Alright, but of course there will be more to share with you along the way, and I'll be talking more and more things to you later on. Something that we have just developed, but of course it's still in the pipeline. Alright, rest assured it will be reaching you soon. Now 来这里我要跟大家分享的就是，如果你的 version 我们已经达到这个 3.2.8 了，如果你本身的这个 WinTOTO 还没有 3.2， 就是等于说有很多我要跟大家分享的这个功能你一定没有，所以我在这里鼓励大家，苦苦的鼓励大家的就是，如果你已经拥有 WinTOTO Advance 但是还没有 upgrade 的话，真的是不要此刻不要再停留在这里，一定要 upgrade。如果你已经玩了TOTO那么久了，你还没有一个真正的工具的话，我跟你讲 WinTOTO Advance 是你唯一的一个选择，希望你能够慎重的考虑，谢谢。Okay, let me go into this thing called the display standard statistics. Now what happened is that let's take a look at the super tree. Now over here I'd like to say that there is truly a very big change in the trend right now. Alright, as you can see, there's a very big change in the trend right now, and as you can see that the smallest numbers are picking up the trend. Alright, starting from 30th Jan. Alright, it's picking up very steadily with 3 numbers and coming up with 4 numbers for the draw on 17th Feb. Now, it's a very clear distinction right now that you can see that the middle range number is actually dropping. So is the bigger number is dropping for the past 3 draws. Now the trend looks like it's more towards the 1 to 30 rather than the 1 to 45. I mean 31 to 45. So I want to say is that Stay focused on 1 to 30. I think we are pretty safe. Alright. Probably 80% of our time should be focused on 1 to 30. Alright. Probably 20% of our time should be spent on 31 to 45. 那在这里我要跟大家分享的就是，很多时候我们会问我们自己，到底是很多小的号码还是大的号码？我们在这里可以很好的去看待的就是，从这个2月10号开始，它一路都有来3个小的号码，1到15。14号也是1到15。17号也是1到15，有4个号码在这里来，所以我的看法就是很简单。如果它风是向着这边走，我看我们不应该走这个反风的这个方向。其实我们要跟着风的后面走，那才是正确的选择。所以我在这里鼓励大家的就是好好的注意一下，集中你的精神在1到31到35，大概20%。如果我们从这里慢慢的去把它好好的去看待，我们就会看得到很多不同的地方了。如果以 Super 9来看，let's take a look at Super 9. There is a very big jump from 1 to 5. When I say Super 9 means I categorize them according to a group of 5 numbers. You can very clearly see that 1 to 5 is fantastically improving tremendously over the past 4 draw. 1 draw, 2 draw, 3 draw, 4 draw, continuously appearance. But among here, the one that has got a very high rating, alright, high frequency rating is actually 6 to 10. So in other words, 6 to 10 has gone missing. Alright, all I want to say 6 to 10 is truly a very, very important category of numbers. So do take note of 6 to 10. Alright, for this coming draw. Now, another category that really catches my eyes right now, which is also had a very high frequency count. Alright, it's actually this group of number is 21 to 25. Right, so you can see that he has already got 2 draws no show. So now, with this in mind, I would say is that 1 to 5, alright, 11 to 15. Okay, 1 to 5, 11 to 15. Right, even for 26 to 30. Alright, to the extent of even to take a look at 41 to 45. Okay, so as we can see that 41 to 45 is taking care very well on that 31 to 45. So we have one group settled. Alright, the one that I would say that the one that is truly very important is 60 to 20. So now the whole question here lies is, will 36 to 40 appear? Now I would think it's a little bit difficult to really say right now. But let's take a look at it has ever gone for even 5 draws no show. So I think we still got to closely watch and monitor this. So repeat again. Alright, the category of numbers to take a look on is 6 to 10. Alright, we got 1 to 5 also. It's doing very well. 11 to 15, which is over here. Alright, we got 26 to 30, which is over here. Then we got 41 to 45 over here. And the last one is 16 to 20, which is over here. Because of its high frequency count. 那在这里如果我们把全部的15个号码把它列成Super 9，就是每一组里面有5个号码来讲，其实你可以很清楚的看得到的就是1到5一路来都已经每一期都有来至少1个号码。上一期就是刚刚开的这一期，它有3个号码，所以对我来讲，其实这一组还是很重要。另外一组当然是11到15。但是如果我们以次数来看，6到10这个部分我们不可以放弃掉，所以这个也是相当重要。所以我跟你讲，我本身的列为就是6到10、1到5、11到15，接下来就是26到30这一组，然后接下来就41到45 ，41 to 45，另外一个就是相当重要的就是16到20，因为它的次数也是相当的高，1170。Okay, now let's move on to the next group that we would like to discuss besides Super 9. Okay, we are going to the last digit. Now the last digit is also an interesting category to talk about. As you can see here, when we take a look at last digit, what do we mean? Maybe I'd like to go a little bit further for those people who first time watching it. Last digit means to say that the last number that you see. When we say LD1, last digit 1 means the last number that you see is end with 1. So you can see 11 also end with 1, 21 end with 1, 31 end with 1, 41 end with 1. But if you carefully study LD1 to LD5, this group of numbers, each group itself has got 5 numbers. So in others, if I were to divide them accordingly, so what I'm going to see right now is that the one with the highest frequency from LD1 to LD5 certainly is LD1. Meaning to say that if you want to pick any numbers, definitely all these numbers here has to be taken as a first priority. Alright, the next group of numbers is LD2 numbers, which is over here. Alright, so what about the next group of important number? Looking at the way the thing goes, looks like LD3 has gone missing for a long time. Alright, so I think LD3 is ready. So let's go back to where we are again. LD1, LD2, LD3 definitely are the priority right now. Alright, so again, will LD4 stop? Will LD5 stop? Wow, this is all very big question mark. So all I want to say is priority still have to be given to LD1, right? LD2, right? And LD3. But again, of course, if you want to trade off LD1 with LD4, I think no harm, because LD4 is performing very well, right? Now, what about LD6 to LD0? From here to here. Each group of them has got only 4 numbers. All I want to say is that LD6 to LD0, alright, you may have to take a very close look at LD0, because LD0 is performing superly well. But again, from 6 itself to LD0, of course, the one that got the highest frequency count, right, is LD7, which is over here, 7. So do take note of all this, because these are all very important data. Alright, as you can see, the 900 over count is LD0 and LD7. So do understand that when you pick any numbers, alright, do bear in mind that these two LD is very important. 如果你刚刚观看这个 video 的时候，有可能你会觉得有一点点的这个太多的这个资料，让我慢慢的跟大家分享。那我们讲到 LD1 的时候，就是说最后一个号码，它的号码是，如果 LD1 是最后一个号码是 E， 你看得到。然后 LD2 的话，就是最后一个号码就是2，好像12，它最后一个号码是2， 22也是2，32也是2。当然，如果你好好的看待 LD1 到 LD5 的话，你会看得到每一组里面有5个号码。那5个号码的意思就是说，它的次数，我们可以把它分成2个部分，就是第一个部分就是 LD1 到 LD5， 但这里的话肯定看得到次数最高的就是 LD1， 但是 LD1 它最近的 performance 也不是很好，所以看来看去是 LD4 跟 LD5， 其实这2个其实它已经开始热了起来了 LD2， 所以 2、4跟5的话，其实对我来讲是相当的重要。当然，我相信这一期里面 LD3 也会出现，所以也是要好好的注意一下 LD3 的号码。那如果从这个 LD6 到 LD0 的话，这个每一组里面有4个号码，所以这里面我们要明白的就是，目前最 hot and hitting 的就是 LD0， 就是这个部分0的号码，它总共每一期已经来了4期，连续不断，所以我觉得这一组的号码一定要好的注意一下。然后接下来的就是我的认为就是这个 LD7。也是要好的注意一下，因为它次数相当的高，所以其实从 LD6 到 LD0 的话，已经蛮多期，上一期一个号码都没有来，所以我觉得这种变化，其实我觉得它来的这个机会，所以 LD7 跟 LD0 一定要好的注意一下。然后在这个 LD1 到 LD5， 我的认为是 LD5、LD4 跟 LD3， 还有 LD2。如果你真正要 focus 说是 2、4跟5。Okay, now, so much so for all the data I want to talk about. Let's come to another very important data that we're going to discuss right now. Okay, let's take a look at the one we've called the neighbor. Does numbers repeat? Okay. Now, you can see for yourself that yes, the numbers do repeat, because what happened is that currently repeated numbers are going very strong for the past 4 draws. 1, 2, 3, 4. The one that for the past 2 draws no appearance, NG2 is referring to this group of numbers, 2 draws away numbers. So I would say that if I were to stay focused on all these things right now, I would say that currently the trend is not so much from 1 to 5, NG 1 to 5, but it's a lot of other numbers. So I would think that as far as repeat number is concerned, yes, do take note. So actually from this group of number 1, 4, 5 all the way until 45, they are equally important. Alright, so do take note of that. Of course, another group of number which I would think that is also good to take note on. Alright, let me click the bonus. Alright, currently I think it's this group of numbers. Right, so the one that's going on strong and very steady, alright, is actually the group, the NG3 numbers. But of course, as we move on, I would say that this group right now is a little bit difficult to really judge, because the last the draw on the 14, he has got 5 numbers under this group of numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 5, in fact 6 numbers, so long you bind the last 5 draws numbers. So I think it's a bit difficult to really interpret the data here. All I want to conclude is that definitely the repeat numbers are important. Alright. So is the NG2 numbers and NG3 numbers. These 3 group of numbers do pay very close attention, right, on the numbers. I think it's important to take note. Now, 如果我们要看的话，我只能够跟你很明显的这个资料就是，目前开采过的号码一路都有重复，至少有2个重复的号码。所以我们就是说，我们可以看待的就是，如果我们选这号码的话，当然这一组的号码1到这个9，我们至少要选2个在这里，至少我们会大概会有一个或2个在这里开采。另外一组就是4到4、6、12、20、29、35、31这一组的号码也是，我相信会有至少1个，然后这里也至少会有1个号码。所以好好的注意一下这一组这些号码，我刚刚跟大家分享。然后 Okay, now so much so for all the sharing on the data. Alright, let's come into this area called the wheeler. Now, allow me some time to explain a little bit about wheeler. Now, wheeler itself has got very important features known as the reverse scan. Now, in fact, this is the features that actually giving the 2 big winners that kind of inspirations, right, to pick the numbers from there. So I want to say is that do take note that the reverse scan is one of the very latest technology that we have developed in WinTOTO Advance. What it does is that actually, after the moment you updated the results, once the result is updated with the new results, right, the software itself will really go through all the data and interpret the data for you, and from there, after a very thorough interpretation itself, then eventually they will actually select the numbers for you and highlight it to you. So the process itself, if I were to do it manually, you can actually take about a day, sometimes even 2 days. It's pretty long because the process itself is really very tedious. So what we have done is that we actually program it into this software, WinTOTO Advance version 3.2 and above. So with this, then you can actually see the reverse scan. And I would say is that we are fine-tuning it, and we believe the fine-tuning will surely help you a lot. 然后在这里我要跟大家分享的就是，如果我还没有跟你们谈到这个 wheeler 的时候，我是跟你们大家分享，我们就是有一个非常先进的一个科技叫做 reverse scan。这个 reverse scan 它的它的这个做法就是它其实是当你把这个新的资料输入在里面的时候，他们会慢慢的一个一个号码从这个资料里面，他们会找出认为最理想的一个号码推荐给大家。当然这个过程其实如果以个人来慢慢的去做的话，至少都要花到半天到1天的时间，甚至有时候会到2天的时间。我们现在目前的这个 software 我们就有这个功能，所以其实它会对你有很大的一个帮助，希望大家能够好好的去看待。 Okay, now to know where's the reverse scan, very simple. Alright, click on the forecast. Alright, the box will appear. Look for this thing called the reverse scan forecast, and there you go. Total, we got 24 numbers. Alright, we got 24 numbers. So of course, if you think you want to drop one of the numbers by all means. Alright, you can always drop it. All you need to do, alright, just go into this area called the display table layout. Alright, then from here I usually will take a look at, I will drop from where? I will drop from those that are under the repeated number. So 4 digit 4 keep appearing. Alright, 12 also keep appearing. So which one should I drop? Good question. Okay, I think the numbers that I may just take it out will be digit 5. Right, one of the numbers. So end up I have 23 numbers. Now, bear in mind that if you were to use these 23 numbers to full wheel, right, it will easily cost you 100,947 tickets. So how much does it cost you? 100,947. It easily will cost you, alright, 50 over 1,000 to play a full game, which buying a full kit, which I do not encourage. So now what you can do, alright, what you can do right now, alright, is to basically click on this DIY wheeler, alright, which is much more lesser in terms of generating it. Alright, so you can actually go into this thing called the Win6 guarantee fine. Alright, the number of tickets generated will be 2,259. So it's actually much more lesser compared to 50 over 1,000. Alright, so 2259, if I were to divide by 2 itself, it's actually cost you 1,129.50 cents. 刚才你们看到的就是，如果我们用23个号码买一个 full wheel 的话，至少我们的话费要5万块。如果我们用 DIY wheeler 的话，我们的话费当然是少到1000多块。哎，如果我们以这个来讲，我们 check 个 winning 来讲 status， 做一个比较。Alright， 我们的 percentage 是 51%。当然，如果你有 WinTOTO Advance 这个最先进的话，你 click 这个 Quick Filter， 然后你又在 DIY wheeler 的话，你可以减到比较更低一点。OK， 大家看得到，就是说刚才有2259，现在是1607。1607的话，多少张？I mean， 就是你的话费是多少？你的话费是803.5，你省了多少钱？你总共省了326块。然后，如果我们以 check winning 来看 ，history results， 我们的 percentage 掉了不多，一点点而已。Now, as you can see, earlier on when we use a full wheel, it cost us $50,000 to play. Alright, so with this reverse scan, alright, it actually reduces our cost, alright, to alright. I mean, if I use a DIY wheeler, it will definitely cost us $1,000 over to play. Right now, with the reverse scan, it actually dropped down to $800 over. Alright, so there's a saving of 326. But again, as far as winning is concerned, our percentage drop is only about 1%. But of course, if you have got this thing called the Smart Reduce in the new software, which you can apply, alright, you can actually click this Smart Reduce. You can reduce down from 2259 to 1071 ticket. Now, let's check winning itself. See whether any much effect. Effect is doesn't much. The effect is about 3% difference. So you can see for yourself that you're saving. Okay, currently is 1071 ticket. Alright, so if you were to divide by 2, it costs you only $535.50 versus 1129.50. You actually save 594. Now, WinTOTO Advance is only currently cost you 598. I can only tell you one word. You will see a very, very big saving, alright, when you use WinTOTO Advance. Not only saving yourself, bear in mind that in order for you to really win a very big game, first, you must have the ability to contain yourself, to continue to sustain yourself to play. If you cannot sustain, then you are really running into trouble. There's a reason why the more you use WinTOTO Advance, the more savings that you see for yourself. So this is currently what's happening. Now bear in mind that there are a lot of people who actually take out from these 23 numbers or 24 numbers of the reverse scan numbers. They actually literally pick 7 or 8 numbers to play on their own. Now, I would say that most of the time we do have 5 winning numbers inside. Probably out of 12 draws, close to 10 draws we do have. So you may be the lucky one by just looking at the reverse scan numbers and get the right one, instead of having to work on 45 numbers you can see the world of difference in terms of that. So I hope you can see. So all I want to say is that there are situations where people do pick numbers from here. So you may be the one. All right. So let me share with you something that we have over here. Okay. Right now your current version do not have, but I do like to share with you. I want to filter by reverse scan. That means these are the numbers in total. Altogether got 24 numbers. All right. The most frequent numbers out of the reverse scan, from what I see, is 41. So you may want to say pick numbers from here, or you may want to say pick on the month average, the one with the highest month average. So from what I see is that all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, maybe until here. You may want to pick all these numbers ranging from 26, 9, 43, 32, 41, 14, 1, 12, 45. Alright, 28, 36, 27, 22. You may want to pick all these numbers to play. By all means. And how many numbers does it really come out to you? Alright, so let's take a look at click the header. Right, probably just now we can click until around. Wait, let's go back to here again. Okay, so we probably stop at 34. So let's click the header from 34 minutes. Wait, let me see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And right click copy. Go to the viewer. Let's see how many numbers over here. Okay, 16 numbers. This is the one based on month average. Of course, you can pick by, you can sort them later on by season. You can sort all kind of things you want. Now，刚才我跟大家分享的就是我们的新的这个发展，就是我们可以从那个 reverse scan， 我们可以把它列为成最就是每一个月最时常开的号码，或者是我们可以列为是时常开的号码。刚才我帮你们选的就是。认为是说它是这时常开的每一个月的号码，所以总共有16个号码，你也是可以这样的去把它选出来，所以有很多的这个选择。其实老实跟你讲 ，WinTOTO Advance 的发展有很多方向，我们可以还是有进步的这个余地，所以我跟你讲，我们其实走的方向是正确。我希望大家能够就是说，真正的去好好去看待，去好好的去用你的 WinTOTO Advance。我已经到了这个尾声，我也希望大家祝福大家有一个非常美好、一个快乐的一天。最重要的就是每一天你的心都要清净，能够有清净的一个心，就是你一定要布施。我跟你讲，你布施的更多，你的拥有会更多。所以在此刻，我祝福大家。有一个快乐健康的一天，最重要就是，如果你有那个 WinTOTO 的话，记得跟我们分享。当然，如果你认为我们的 video 对你有很大的收获的话，记得跟你的朋友亲戚们分享。Now, really come to the end of my video presentations. Alright, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for the precious time watching this video. Most importantly, I want to say is that do stay a very have a very healthy and very happy days. Importantly, keep your mind calm. And always have a very clear heart. Alright, I think that's important, a calm heart. And then before that, you can do that. Of course, charity play a part. Do more charity. Alright, more giving, you'll see more things coming into your life. Alright, so if you do really find that this video really helped you a lot and you think it's wonderful, alright, do share with your friends or relatives about this video. Do let them know about Xamlix. Alright, it may help them one way or another. Alright, at least to change the concept and the way they play, and they may enjoy the total game even much more better after watching this video. Alright, so I'd like to take this opportunity once again to wish you, alright, and my family a very happy, very healthy days ahead. Alright, most importantly, last but not least, if you do win jackpot prizes or any prizes, do share with us your winning joy by WhatsApp over to 93881524. That's Mr. Kelton, and to me, Haitong at 92300837. If you want to know more about WinTOTO, give me a tinkle at 92300837. Once again, thank you and goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.